And here we go. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Magic Arena Run. Today we are going to be doing one more draft of Amonkhet Remastered. Now, at the time of this recording, actually just some show to you guys. Let's not move that one. Webcam. Yeah, let's move the webcam a bit. Yeah, there's about 2.5 hours left on sign up, so that's usually like 4 hours left in the event. I didn't want to take that risk, so I did a draft yesterday, and that turned out poorly. Let's see if we can do better this time. So probably no more experiments at this point. We're going to just we're going to try to draft what we know best. Even if it means we have to do zombies again, I will do zombies again. And if not, I can lick my wounds and try to make up for it in Kaladesh Remastered. So, stay ready, waiting for 2 more people. Kyle Braxton, hey, thank you for liking the stream. Also, thank you for liking yesterday's video as well. Yeah, yesterday's video, it was worth an experiment, but it wasn't that great. We'll see if we can do better this time. And we start off with... Okay, you know what? I cannot say no to a gift. So but that said, we probably will want to play either a Rampy style deck or a Control style deck if we go for this. Am I gonna go for this? Of course I'm gonna go for this. If this is the only thing I get out of this draft, I will accept it. Let's not say that happens. Anyway, so we probably want to land in at least either black or red to have a removal suite, and see if we can get any other control cards to go with it. So at least we got a nice open there. Now let's see what else we can follow up with it. If I want to go control, it's basically like a Splendid Agony. Actually, it's a Splendid Agony. Winds of Rebuke bounces stuff. It kind of fuels our God-Pharaoh's Gift. If it's already on the board, it's a disaster if we mill the God-Pharaoh's Gift. Probably just... And it looks like we can cut off black starting here, so we'll probably do that. Let's hope our whoever picked got the first pick there did not take a black card. And let's see what else we can get out of this. Bit of a slow one. Also, I will note that God-Pharaoh's Gift by itself is not... Well, there's a Gate to the Afterlife. This one might wheel. Because I want to take Trial by Zeal first. We definitely... Oh wow, we actually have tons of removal here. I probably will take Trial by Zeal first because it's 3 mana, 3 damage. It's perfectly fine. It's actually very good. So we might go black-red aggro or something like that. So you might want to also look into either ways of milling or... okay, so now we have a real decision to make here. So Pitiless Vizier requires us to have ways of cycling or discard, which actually combos well with God-Pharaoh's Gift. Treasure Lizard requires us to just empty our hand, which is more reasonable. I think I want to do the cycling plan, although that lands us more into blue-black. We'll see, but we'll go for that one. There's a Liliana's Defeat. There's a Trespasser's Curse. There's a Supernatural Stamina, not so great. There's a Desert Ceradon, which does give us something to cycle here. I probably want to take Ceradon or Trespasser's Curse. Keeps us alive a bit. Not the best card though. I think I do want to take Ceradon because you want to have creatures that you can cycle so that you have something to get back with God-Pharaoh's Gift. We'll take the Blur of Blades here, more removal. And you're getting even more removal, final reward. Probably want to at least get one of these 2 back. So we're hitting our red. So we're hitting a good mix of black and red control. We just need to have good cards to cycle down. I'll probably also be on the lookout for creatures that cycle for colorless mana. Greater Sandworm is a very good example of this. We can just never cast it and just cycle it. Yeah, it becomes a 4/4 instead of a 7/7, but It's still pretty decent that way. After also note another thing we can do is we can look for a lot of cheap creatures, get them killed, and then God-Pharaohs gift them back. So all those Doom Dissenters we passed, we're kind of hoping that some of them come back, but it's looking very unlikely at this rate. So that might be a bit of cause for concern. We might want to also look out for some good evasive red creatures. So we have a bit of a plan here. At least we're going for that one. Still waiting for next pack to come across. Yeah, there seems to be a bit delay here. Okay, Kenra Eternal, another Blur of Blades. Am I taking too much removal at this point? Do I need to have creatures? Right now I only have 2. Probably don't want... Well, a Blighted Bat would be nice, but... Let's take... we'll take the other Blur of Blades. So we kind of have a good removal package. Now we just need to make sure we can stay alive. Yeah, the Pitiless Vizier probably would have been better off as a Treasure Lizard at this point. We could have been mass red, splashing a little bit of black instead of this even split that we're in right now. So that's a little bit of concern for us. So Chandra's Defeat, we got a Miasmic Mummy, so well, there's a Crash True also, but we're taking the Mummy this time. So we are getting some of the smaller creatures back, which is actually fine. That's another way to... We don't have to cycle big creatures, we can just get small creatures back. Firebrand Archer, well, we have quite a few non-creature spells, so we will get some damage through. And if we can get our curve pretty decent, we will be solid this time. How come you don't favor Kaladesh artifacts and... Well... Let's see, why don't I favor... Okay, I probably will take a Wasteland Scorpion this time. Kaladesh and artifacts... when it comes around, I'll get another free one there. I'm probably going to do that also. Nothing to worry. I probably will do 2 times of that one. So I need to decide quickly. Okay, fine. We'll pass on the Treasure Lizard. We kind of need to have a few of these. And Supernatural Stamina's not bad too. We probably just I probably will do 2 drafts of Kaladesh Remastered also. The free one and then another paid one. So don't worry. I think the Ixalan one might be the one that I might do least. Ooh, okay. If a creature died this turn, so we... there's also an open fire. Okay, creature count. Okay, not... We can get away with fewer creatures, I guess. Flying Death Touch is annoying enough that... And if we combine it with removal, this is actually very good. We are passing an open fire, though. We're never going to see either of these back. There's also a Cascading Cataracts. I already have one of those, so... Okay, fine. We'll take the creature, because we do need creatures. Onward. Nah. Miasmic. Oh, Horror of the Broken Lands. Oh, there's also Ramunap Ruins. And a Scrapper. Wow. I probably will take the Horror first, because it is something that cycles. Although, it's looking like our Pitiless Vizier might be our weakest card here. And I take it back because... Oh, wow. We have to decide. There's Ruthless Sniper, but we only have how many cards that cycle? 1, 2, 3. Only 3 cards right now. If I take Ruthless Sniper, we go all in on that. The safer pick is to just take one of the removal spells. Well, technically we have 4 because we have a Desert. Fine, we'll take a Ruthless Sniper. It is a cheap card that can come back. So, we probably also need to take a Cartouche because it bounces our Trial of Zeal. I would rather have the black Cartouche at this point. Ixalan sucks. Yeah, actually, now that I think of it, it is a bit harder for me to draft that one. I don't remember doing very well. I think I remember doing fine, which is not good enough. Let's probably take another Wasteland Scorpion or the Miasmic Mummy here. Wasteland Scorpion wheeled last time. I think I take the Miasmic Mummy again. Let's keep having something early. Also, if we can trade early, it's another way to activate our Bone Picker. So you may discard a card if you do draw a card. There's also... Oh, wow. Ugh, so many deserts, but I have to take the Battlefield Scavenger. Discard and draw is very good for us here. So, okay, but let's pretend we don't have God-Pharaoh's Gift. What is our plan here? Basically just early creatures and... Well, at least we're fitting the aggro plan, which is good. And I guess the Vizier may come back here. Actually, take note, it's cycle or discard. So we have the Miasmic Mummies also trigger it. So I can actually take the Merciless Javelineer at this point. Yeah, so we are filling the game plan. Are we doing it well? That's the question. So our removal count. Okay, Supernatural Stamina. Interesting if not an... Okay. Oh wow, I need... Okay, we're getting very rewarded, but I... Also Wander in Death, which I really like also. But I think I want to take... I gotta take the second Horror. At least we can cycle those early. Another... Hey, we got the Cascading Cataracts back. Oh, we also got the Open Fire back. So we are in the right colors. Yep. Merciless Javelineer. So... Oh, wow. We have to take an Evolving Wilds, though. So, 1, 2, 3... And the... Oh, we even... Okay, another Desert, but we got the Puncturing Blow. Wow. Is no one drafting black-red? We got the Brute Strength. Probably not gonna make the cut. Also, we do have to do a... Okay, we actually have more creatures right now, so that's fine. All in all, this is looking much better. Okay. Hey, the Wasteland Scorpion did come back. And there's also Pursue Glory, but I think Wasteland Scorpion's more correct. We probably do need to... We're gonna have to cut a lot of cards afterwards. And hey, we got Cataracts again. Let's see. Marauding Bone Slasher. There's Zella the God-Pharaoh. This one was very annoying the last time I encountered this. Entangler is fine. Our curve is kind of dangerous, actually. I might just take the Marauding Bone Slasher here because this one's relatively solid. It's a 3/3. We're probably not gonna block. We're not exactly getting good rares, but we are getting a lot. Okay, there's a Scarab Feast, Kenra. Looks like we're not getting any black or red card. Wait, we got one red Cartouche and one Trial of Zeal. Kind of want another Cartouche at least. It looks solid. So we're just knocking on wood that we don't run into the super rares deck. I think, yeah, our only rare here is God-Pharaoh's Gift, and we're probably gonna get this down like once every 2 or 3. Once every... We might even just get this once at all, or even none at all. I hope I do get to play with it once. Desert Ceradon again. It's probably better than these other two. And I can cycle this. Actually, we need to also do a sanity check on... Yeah, we're still mostly black. The nice thing is that Puncturing Blow is our only double red card. Everything else is actually singles. So we... Yeah, God-Pharaoh's Gift was the MVP from a previous draft. Oh yeah, you remember that one. And that was a cube draft. So we're hoping that we get the God-Pharaoh's Gift luck. We skipped out on the altar, which now in hindsight is probably a mistake. I had the chance to pick an altar. I think I picked a removal spell instead. Well, we're getting more removal. Oh, there's also we have quite a few non-creatures. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121 Okay, between these two, I might rather just have the other open. Okay, we need to decide what color we're in. I actually want to take the open fire now. Yeah, we took it. I double clicked it actually. So festering mummies, fine. Wander in dead. Oh, another bone picker. Oh, there's also an Ancrop Crasher. Oh wow. I'm gonna take the Ancrop Crasher because this is the least likely one to come back. Oh wow, there's so many good stuff here. Okay, we have to take the Cartouche now because that's removal and it also pairs with our trial. So we're cutting the supernatural stamina. We might go more red than black at this point, so we'll have to see. Okay, none of these are great this time. I'll take the single trespasser's curse for something. Oh, got another final reward. Oh wow. I'm gonna feel so bad if we don't win. I actually have to take the... Okay, actually I'll take the final... No. Yeah, we'll take the final reward here. And you got another... Yeah, we have a lot of decisions to make here. Got even the Kenra Eternal back. Pathmaker Initiate kind of works this time because we do have quite a few two drops. I actually want to take the Initiate this time. I'm trying to lean this deck more towards red now. We'll take a Scarab Feast as a side, although we probably won't run it at all. Yeah, that's it. Oh wait, do we have a Wandering Death already? No, we... Okay, fine, blur. And another Miasmic. Oh wow. Yeah, actually that was a double black cartouche yesterday. That one was a real wrecker. So... Okay, we're more red, so I'm gonna cut some black cards here. So... We still want to keep some discard, but we don't want to have too much discard. I did not end up taking the other bone. Yeah, so Pitiless Vizier. Okay, we need to lower our curve also. So if I have to choose between these two, I'd rather have the Javelineer. Oh wait, no. This one is not... This one you have to discard on our own. So it triggers the Vizier. Maybe we don't want the Miasmic Mummies. We don't need to trigger them that early. Nef Prop, Entangler, Pathmaker, Initiate, Battlefield Scavenger. This one exerts also. The Wasteland Scorpion, probably we can do with one less. We can kind of burn our opponent here. Like we have 12 points of burn damage right now. We're keeping one final reward. These we can cycle. Probably one less Desert Ceradon and one less Horror of the Broken Lands. So we're cutting our cycling a bit. I might even cut one Swamp. We're going to go 16, so we're taking a little bit of a risk here. We're going to do a recheck on our cycling cards. 1. 2, 3. Okay, maybe we cut too many. I might actually cut the other Horror and just add the other Desert Ceradon. Yeah, it doesn't grow. But at least this is a one and done deal. We don't have to worry about it, and it helps with the leaning of the direction our deck is going. And at least we have other options. If we can lean towards more black easily, we can shift a lot of these cards in. I'm gonna go with this one for now. But I might change my mind about the deck build here. Yeah, flame. Yeah, we're good. Let's... Some people just want to watch the world burn. What's the exact quotation for that one? I know it's very long. Or what's the other one? Cycling into GPG. Yeah. Though in our case, because we're more black-red, it's more like we're sacrificing creatures into GPG. So here we can cycle twice. So that's kind of a good news here. So yeah, wish me the best of luck here. Also camera check, yeah. Okay, that might be a bit too early. But at least we know we're getting something, but we just need to survive it. So we only have one burn spell right now. Opponent goes Wall of the Forgotten Pharaohs. Cycle. So we are on a 20-turn clock. We can kill it if we have to. But more likely, I'm probably going to just play the Bone Picker. Actually, what I can do is let them drop something. Hopefully it's small enough. Like that. So it's kind of unnecessary. Like, I can just cast this now. Take this out. Next turn just play the Bone Picker. Roof is on fire. Wait. Okay. Let's just make sure that that's a cheering chant and it's not, oh my gosh, your roof is really on fire. I like you guys. I hope. Oh. And let's see, this is deals 1 damage to target creature, so we kind of dodged that one. Our opponent could have their own open fire, which would be sad. Also need to decide if I want to puncturing blow something now. Probably not, because they're playing green. I'm concerned they might drop something even bigger. Our opponent has a decent pinger deck. Yeah, unfortunately, 4 trees. Oh, okay, that's a good target. Oh no, that's not good. Bye-bye, Bone Picker. Okay, take 3. We will just puncturing blow the Sand Strangler, I guess. One is playing 3 colors. Oh wow. Hey, Zeus Pile, thank you for liking the stream. How are you doing right now? I'm actually concerned about that blue now because... Okay, this one did its job already. So we're taking out the Paincaster just in case. Because this one, they're both 3 power. So let's... I'm hoping our opponent... Yeah, you're doing well, good. Oh, it's an old school hip-hop song. Okay, cool. Enigma Drink. Okay, good. That means no counters, but also the artifact enchantment removal is in white. Oh, please don't have removal. I'll start with the Ceradon first. It has haste, but we are behind, so I'm actually going to hold it back. Because at least Enigma Drake, our opponent needs to actually cast instants and sorceries. Or at least cycle them. We can Blur of Blades, probably the Sand Strangler. So maybe it was a better pick to take the to get the... I think our opponent's finding a way to deal with this. Blue has Bounce. I'm trying to remember if... no, red has by force, but no one really picks that card. Yeah. Opponent is thinking. Kenra Scrapper, so that has Menace. We can snipe the Menace dude at least. Opponent's most likely gonna try to ping us to death. Okay, Splendid Agony. That's splendid. Oh, one count and to that creature's controller. Okay, so we get another thing back. I guess we get Desert Ceradon again. The bad thing is that these are tokens, so if our opponent has any bounce, it's bad for us. And let's see. Gets plus exert plus 2 plus 0. Okay, so we can actually kill that if it comes to it. Okay, so we're hoping we're not dead on the water yet. We have outs. Thankfully, these are instants. Also, what? Our opponent has many cards too, so that's also concerning. Probably. Opponent will be able to. Opponent goes Cartouche or Strength. He wants to fight something. Actually, if it fights something, it's fine. It just that's actually fine. In fact, what we can do is make sure it loses the fight. Or force them to spend another... Oh wait, they can actually choose not to? Yeah, they can still choose not to fight. Yeah, they abandon the fight, so... Okay, pass. So opponent is not... So ding our opponent down to 6. So we're taking only 3. Well, taking 4, assuming from the wall. We are flooded right now, so that's a problem. Oh, opponent concedes, thank goodness. How many land did I run? 16. We have a few cycling cards, but not so many that I'm willing to cut all the way because we still need to actually cast God-Pharaoh's Gift. Unlike Ikoria, where it's generic, the 1 mana cyclers required colored mana, so that's why I just leaned the deck mostly on red right now. And actually, with all the cyclers, I can actually afford to cut 1 more land in theory. Debuff is strong. Wait. Rebuff the Wicked? Hold on, I'm not too sure. Okay, so I probably will keep the Wasteland Scorpion though. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean the debuff effect? Yeah, we kind of nuke our opponent that way. So we get another mountain because we have double swamp already. So opponent's playing green-blue, so we can safely just play the Wasteland Scorpion. If our opponent plays a big creature, we can either open fire or Ancrop Crasher. So we have options. Actually, we can even well, this has haste, so but I can buff the Wasteland Scorpion to a respectable level. Yeah, Ikoria pretty tight. Beneath the Sands, opponent is... Oh, okay, they hit their black mana, so now we have a cause for concern. I might want to save the Cartouche now. Not the best use of Exert, I'll be honest. I could have easily just put the cartouche on this one, but the moment our opponent played black mana, it was a cause for concern. Oh. And our opponent did not have the cycler anyway. Score 1 for the God-Pharaoh's gift. Yeah, that one actually saved our bacon, considering how few creatures we drew. So the trick now is to get our opponent down to 6 life. And hopefully not have to use open fires. Our opponents really think, okay, that's... Okay, 3 mana again. Our opponent's probably ramping into something very big, so... Given that, I might swing with Ancrop but not Exert because we don't really have to. Actually, we still can Exert. We need to... We're still trying to get past this wall. Cartouche of Knowledge to make it fly. No Exert this time. So that takes our opponent down to 6. Still too early to cast the I might cast one open fire on our opponent. We do have another one after this, but not too sure if we're going to... Another Soul type. Yeah, it looks like Soul type control is really popular. So it's a good thing that we're a lot more aggro this time. Opponent might... Oh, if they tap something to untap something, I'm actually fine with that because that's one less blocker to... Okay. So it's really control. Okay, we do need to play this land, so definitely want to tap this. Okay, combat, Exert. We will force a double block, or we can get our opponent to just let the Wasteland Scorpion go. I think our opponent was trying to mill us out. Yeah, it looked like that was the combo. Ideally, our opponent only blocks one of them. He's forced to block the Ancrop Crasher always. Oh, he's not gonna block. Okay. Untap target permanent. Okay. Oh no, it's just getting the extra value. Okay, that's fine. Please do not have a negate. Oh wait, he passed it already. Does he have a rebuff? Oh, okay, getting one more. Trying to remember what the counter spells are. Oh, there's a sensor, but... Yeah, we got that one. Okay, so we did much better than yesterday. I'm already happy now. Let's see if we can keep this train going. Yeah, let's keep the fires burning, guys. Open fire. I could have had 4 of those, but no, I think 3 is still correct. So 2 wins. We did 100. We did 50% better than. Wait, what's the math there? Oh no, we did 100% better than yesterday. Okay. Also need to double check. Yes, we're still streaming. Says that sometimes the connection is on the fritz. Yeah, I have to apologize for the connection issues, guys. And for those tuning in, we just burned our opponent out. Turns out having the spell say any target is so important. Even if it's 3 mana for 3 damage, I'll buy it. Ikoria is pretty tight. Good game. Yeah, that was a very good game. So, well, these are more expensive though. We don't have the cycle. I might end up cycling this, but we'll see. We do have this might be a bigger risk this time. If we can draw one more land, I will actually cycle the desert. Festering Mummy. Okay. I may have to play this guy. Our opponent might be zombies this. Okay, let's hope our opponent doesn't have straight removal for this because I'm relying on this guy to exert. I might end up binning. Okay. I think I still exert this guy. Probably discard the Vizier here. Tim Sopcack has liked the stream. Okay, I only got one win on my draft but went for rares. Well, unfortunately for me, I did not go for the rares and I still got... Well, to be fair, I experimented with some cards. I went with a color pairing that was average at best. So that was an issue. We did hit the mountain here, so we can drop Merciless Javelineer. There's also Firebrand Archer if we need to, so... But big guys first. So... Oh, what were the... You played Boros... what were the rares that you got? I'm out of curiosity. Oh yeah, Tim. By the way, since you just tuned in, I don't know if you tuned in earlier or if you just liking it now or you only tuned in now, but so far we're doing much better with this one. So I'm very pleased here. So also note, Merciless Javelineer can snipe a creature. The more important one is that creature can't block. Prowling Serpopard. If I can hit one more man, oh, I just did. Probably gonna swing with this one regular since we're on the offensive now. Opponent plays Bitterbow Sharpshooters. I can cycle this, draw something else, then decide what to do next. Let's do that. Cycle first. Hit a Cartouche of Ambition, which is actually very good. I'm gonna shrink the Bitterbow Sharpshooters. And offer a trade for both. It basically clears their board, although my concern is they still have a good chunk of cards in hand. Also, we haven't drawn any of our removal quite yet. Okay, so opponent goes for the double block. Let's take out the reach guy. Well, doesn't matter. Opponent tapped out. So Javelineer is now a 3/1. Opponent runs a Kenra Eternal and a Blighted Bat. Yeah, we're gonna snipe the bat. Oh shoot! I meant to. Okay, let's cycle this. Yeah, that was a bit of a misplay there. Opponent's about to drop something really big that we can't handle now. Splendid Agony. Okay, I figured I should have swung. Okay, we now just need one more land. Let's hope our opponent does not have discard. Bolas from the pack. Not sure I'm familiar with the set. Okay. Well, you got a Bolas, so that's relatively fine. Opponent's cycling, so they're digging for their good stuff too. Ramming up Excavator, so, well, that's fine. That's also fine. Okay, what's the... I can actually just exert with... Wait, does this have trample? It has natural trample, so no need to exert yet. Okay, so we managed to make it there. Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't want to cut down any more lands, because we still need to hit 7 lands. Opponent goes Boom to center. So the interesting thing we can do is... Oh, we gotta hit an Antcrop Crasher as well. Hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So this has to exert. This might as well exert. This swings for normal. Can't block. And we got there! God-Pharaoh's Gift, 2 for 2. We're winning, guys. Okay, so we've gone 3-0. 3-0 so far. I hope I didn't jinx myself with that one, but... Oh, we're doing very well. Yeah, that was a very good game. So... Again, usually I want to get at least 4 wins, but let's see if we can get more than that. Let's first get to 4 wins. Let's not count all the chickens before they hatch from them eggs. So I probably need to mix some water in here. And this is water. This is actually just some soy milk with chia seeds. It's a way to fill the stomach without getting any more calories. Is it helping? Well, I'm not gaining weight, or at least I'm still hovering within a certain range. I'm not exactly losing weight yet either, but I think I can blame myself. Yeah, soya with chia. I think the me not losing weight, I can blame it on myself, so I won't blame it on this. Besides, this tastes good. Also, another thing to note is that we have been blessed with getting 3 lands all the time so far. Opponent leads on Fanbearer. So we will have to open fire something. Opponent. Okay. We know that this... Yeah. I'd really be surprised if our opponent did... Okay, and also note that this is only preventing combat damage. The cartouche might take a while though. So I'm probably gonna have to open fire something. Also, the annoying thing is that I might have to open fire the Fanbearer actually. Because tapping down my stuff all the time is gonna be very annoying since I don't have that many to begin with. It locks down their mana, sure, but it's not the best use. Dauntless Haven, so we're getting more targets. Oh, another open fire. I probably open fire the Dauntless Haven because this enables a lot of exert strategies. Next turn, I probably run the I probably run the Javelineer first. Unless our opponent gives us something that we need to kill immediately, in which case we just open fire again. We're the ones getting beat down right now, so... We probably will play the Javelineer. Oh, wait. Hold on. Pathmaker, Initiate. Prowess, Afflict. Probably block this. I'll play the Pitiless Vizier. Our opponent might just spend the mana and just swing at us. Opponent cycles. Ooh, actually, we run them down. They're run out of cards already, more or less. So next turn we can Pathmaker Initiate Cartouche or Pathmaker Initiate Open Fire. Yeah, the Vizier is because he's the most disposable. If our opponent doesn't have much left, okay, because they can swing this one easily, they probably even exert this. Swing with this one, because that's 5 damage regardless. They might tap this down just to play it safe. No, they're not tapping it down. So it's 5 damage regardless, so I'm going to block the Fan Bearer. Because that's the one that's going to give us headaches in the future. Ooh, wow. Oh, and also take note, because of the way Afflict is worded, when it becomes blocked, so I actually have to take this out first. So, enchant this one, right? Yeah. Put a -1/-1 counter. If we can draw another regular, our opponent probably did not exert? Okay, they're figuring out how to exert. Well, we're forced to block anyway, so it's a waste of the life link, but... Alternately, what we could have done is just that and open fire, then block. Now we have to deal with the Watchers. Okay, so we have 1 turn for this, actually. Thankfully, because our opponent exerted, we don't have to worry about this one. And I might as well grab the land now. We're actually very dangerously close to losing here. Like, I can jab... I'm hoping that our opponent doesn't have another thing and we can just Javelineer. Oh, good. Here's the caveat. If our opponent has a counter spell... Oh no, they have a counter spell, do they? Essence Scatter. Yeah, that's good. That's good game. We made the mistake there. We should have gone for the final reward. But our opponent would have beaten us with the Vizier if we went for that. So, yeah, that was actually it felt like a white-blue exert deck. It didn't seem to be much in the way of Embalm Materialize. It was really a control deck. We just took way too much damage early, so I might want to consider cutting some of our... Now that we learned that, let's see if we can replace some of our 4-drops. Like, the Vizier can be replaced by, say, probably another Wasteland Scorpion. Miasmic Mummy is also in consideration now. But I think I like it like this right now. We could also add another Blur, but I'd rather have the Open Fires and the Trial. The Ruthless Sniper might be a bit awkward, but I guess it's still fine right now. I'll make more adjustments as we go along. Drinking peach juice spiked with meat. Well, as long as it's not the peach juice that they featured in Batman v Superman, that is perfectly fine. I want to try that good stuff sometime. Actually, I'm trying to think. I know Lazada, they sell chia seeds. I think they sell them in smaller packages, and it's easier to buy than just say the $700 for 1 kilo straight off at SNR. There's also the one soy milk. Okay, now we're okay. We do have one cycling, and we have some early plays. We are begging for black mana though. Not yet. Opponent's blue black may also be cycling. Yeah. Okay, well, it's another mountain, but I'll take it. Let's see if our opponent well, if they have a removal spell, I'm very happy if they spend it on this one dude. Sorry, dude. Oh, second final reward. I guess I can swap out Puncturing Blow for the final reward. It's more like oh, okay. Trial, sacrifice. Perfect. And we did hit our black mana, so Pathmaker Initiate did its job. Let's see what our opponent drops. Can't be a cartouche, it's too... Well, they can drop a cartouche, like make even Initiate. I can make it a 4-3, but the problem is it makes it a 2-1. So I'm actually gonna just swing and make a Bone Picker first. I could also just Puncturing Blow the thing, but I'm concerned they might have something bigger. Let's attack first, exert. Our opponent might drop something smaller, which I can actually blur off blades. That's after... Yeah, having too many of these not so great because it deals damage to our opponent, but it's only a -1/-1. Put chia in my coffee with cardamom. Oh wow, that... Well, I like the idea of cardamom with coffee. Chia with coffee, I guess it's fine too. It looks good. So let's see what our opponent drops. I might just blur off blades, then I can cartouche. Cycling, okay, that's good. Hits their land drop. If they drop something like a Pitiless Vizier, okay. Blur off blades. Let's see if our opponent has a counter. The important thing is that we're able to nuke this guy, and we can cast Bone Picker. Maybe our opponent has an Essence Scatter. That might be what they've been holding up this whole time. Nimble Obstruction is... Okay, cycling, sure. Okay. Not too bad, I would say. I don't like the idea... Well, we can Puncturing Blow it, but that's... feels... Cartouche of Knowledge for 2. Oh, nice. They're getting the trials down, so probably sack the Bone Picker. We take 4. Then we do have to Puncturing Blow this unless I can draw an Open Fire. Now note our opponent has a lot of cycling, so but I will still get one attack in first. If I don't think our opponent's gonna block it. Oh, chump block it. So opponent's at 6 mana. Cartouche again. Oh wow, they're getting their cartouche game. We need to draw one of our burn spells. It's a good thing we played the Ruthless Sniper. That's all I have to say. Good thing no Zenith Flares and Amonkhet. Nope. That's an Ixalan. No, that's an Ikoria only special. I think our opponent doesn't want to play the... They want to kill the Ruthless Sniper in a different way. So we can at least get in for one more hit with Ancrop. Opponent's really thinking this hard. Oh wow. So opponent is deep in the tank here. If they play another creature, they know... Oh, nothing. I am going to exert because I'm concerned our opponent might have supernatural stamina, which just puts this back. Consign. Oh, okay. Play the land and end the turn. What's the other half of Consign? Oblivion. Target opponent discards 2 cards. We should have played it immediately. Then again, if our opponent pays for the Oblivion, they're not doing much of anything else, so I guess it's okay. In fact, it helps us a little bit. Now our opponent has their opportunity now. I probably will keep the Ruthless Sniper around if our opponent plays Trial. And the reason for that is because, at least this way, our opponent has to discard 2 cards if they want to take out the Sniper. Take 1. Wasteland Scorpion. Fire that one away. I'm not gonna offer the trade because I know I have more cycling cards where they come from. Let's see if we can... Whoa, opponent has Liliana's Mastery. Now we... Okay, we are now officially in trouble. We are 21 cards down, so... Opponent's now finally dumping their hand. And it's actually... So we could actually lose this one. Oh, it looks like our opponent's gonna kill the Ruthless Sniper too. Okay, at least we got them to use it. Oh wow, now we're flooding. Yeah, might as well play one. So 3, 6, 7, 8, 9... We're down to 1. Yeah, this is a very... And unfortunately, this doesn't do much. We can cycle 1. Let's see if we hit anything. Nope. Nope. We're not gonna hit anything relevant. So two losses back to back. That one hurt. Yeah, we could add more cycling still, but we only have 1 archer. It's only the archer and the vizier that benefit from it, and I cut the vizier to put in another cycler. There's an argument for, say, putting the horrors in because we could actually use creatures that we can cast. My concern is that it's cycling 1, but it's cycling 1 black. And I lead the deck, well, we're kind of 50-50. Okay, even more cycling, I guess. Making small adjustments little by little. I don't know if that's, but we got 3 wins, so it's not too bad. I still would prefer 4. 4 is the just fine. 5 is already past break even already at that point. And that's just in terms of the gem count. I'm ignoring packs in terms of valuation. It's a quick way to at least figure out the value that way. Well, we kind of got domed there really badly, I guess. I could really maybe there's an argument for cutting that one land, but we're keeping this one. So it actually gives me the option to play Wasteland Scorpion. I'm probably still play Amonkhet first. So if we can cycle one Scorpion, play the other Scorpion, or we can just play Ankrom. So if our opponent drops something big, we can puncturing blow it. Yeah, that one's worth blowing out. Hoping to hit one more mana for that final reward, but at least we're getting our damage in. Opponent hits the red mana. Maybe they have their own... Oh, Magma Spring. Oh yeah, I never got any of these. Okay, so... Ooh, the Stalwart is an issue, but... We'll cycle first. See if we can hit a land there. I might as well Blur of Blades now. And I even have the option to cycle the Horror if I don't see our opponent drop anything big, I can cycle the Horror. Basically, it's kind of like digging deeper, but I would rather have the Horror as a creature at this point. Yeah, it looks like our opponent stalled out, so... Wait. Zealot. Yeah, let's cycle. Yeah, that's good. We get to open fire. Drop a Nephtrop Entangler. Opponent probably stops swinging with Vitalist. We can... If they swing with all 3, I just take the hit again. Then we can final reward whatever they drop in response. Cartouche of Strength. Nice, nice. So we're taking 4. Probably still don't want to final reward anything yet. It's instant, so I can decide later. Okay, looks like our opponent might be stranded, or they're just waiting for us to drop something. Yeah, the problem is we're stranded. Problem is we're not hitting anything good here. Maybe cycling that horror was not a great idea. We need to do this now, and now we would be kind of... Opponent drops land. Okay. Drops Ceradon at least. I could have risked cycling it, but we do have enough creatures in the yard. Opponent's looking for... Wow, we're really flooding here. I can swing. I'm probably gonna swing because if our opponent has burn, they would use it anyway. If they have a pump effect, I would rather they use it on blocking the Ceradon rather than taking it out on us. But this is still a big risk. Like, our opponent could just have a ton of pump spells and we're dead already. Like, they have 4 cards. Welcome back, man. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Nice to see. How are you doing right now, actually? So, Cartouche of Strength. That's a tree. Probably doesn't fight yet. Wait, they can pump in response. Let's see, are we dead? Exert. So they might have an open fire and we're dead already. Open fire? Or Trial by Zeal. Either of those would kill. Yeah, they had to open fire. So we did not win that one. We did, but we did somewhat better. So I'm actually happy. I'm 2 times happier compared to last time. Actually, no, 3 times happier, because we won three matches instead of just 1. So yes, I guess the final argument here is that we could have cut 1 more land. I was just concerned about it. Though I will say that we did win 2 of our games because of God-Pharaoh's gift. So my fears were slightly justified. I'm not too sure. It's hard to say. Anyway, yeah, Ceradon's like the equalize. Well, I was hoping it would equalize, but unfortunately our opponent had the right cards. So it is what it is. Anyway, that's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications and whatnot. We got our first overwhelming splendor. Not very overwhelming in draft considering how expensive it is, but it's at least I did not bother crafting that. And we got our first perilous vault. Nice. So we're starting to get some good stuff here. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. Let's start off the top. Thank you, Kyle Braxton. Thank you, Jericho Ilagan. Thank you, Zeus Pyle. Thank you, Jeff Ellis for tuning in. Yeah, the games were good. I wish they could have been better. We had a solid plan, but well, sometimes things happen. Yeah, in hindsight, cut 1 more land. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Again, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope to see you guys again next time. Until then, take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone. Stay safe.